Hi, I'm Paul Connors. I'm a product manager with Mercent, and I'm here today to speak about leveraging the world's largest search engine. And a hint that's right there for you is that it's not Google. So first, a little story. Coming up this summer, my sons are saving up for their next iTouch to get on various games with their friends. So we have to come up with a summer job for them. And my suggestion was that they start a weed pulling business. Cost per weed about 10 cents a weed, and we'll also pull the same amount of weeds out of local parks. So my 9-year-old son was at work with me, talked to one of my colleagues about using the Amazon price checker application, and then a book called Arbitrage. And basically what you do is you go to a local store, use the price checker application to see the price, and if it costs more on Amazon, you buy as much of it as you can and then sell it online. So just a little anecdote to show how things have changed with summer jobs, and I'll come back to some of the things we found when we looked into this. So what I'll cover, a little bit of information about Mercent, general observations on product search, how those tie into your product strategy, and then how you can leverage Mercent technology with that strategy. So a little bit about Mercent, and a little memory device to help you remember what we do. It's called the 3-2-1 on Mercent. This has to do with the 3 values that we deliver to our selling partners. We make them visible, competitive, and profitable where people shop. The 2 of Mercent are the 2 ways we provide that, through our award-winning software as a service platform, Mercent Retail, and through our professional services department, our data experts, Mercent Performance. And then the 1 of the 3-2-1 on Mercent is the one integration from our selling partners to us that opens all of this up with their product and order information. So here's the cat's out of the bag now. It's not Google that's the leader in product search. It is Amazon, and so we're going to focus on Amazon. So product search on the web, some stats and observations from Mercent. From 2011 to 2012, Amazon's product search increased 73%. 59% of shoppers that showroom use an Amazon app to do so. 40% overall year-over-year growth for the Amazon marketplace. And 39% of those sales are through third-party sellers. So this is really important to third-party sellers because all of this product search power is working for you. So when you think search on the internet, you think Google. And you see an article like this 2 weeks ago in the Wall Street Journal, and you have to say, what's going on that Google is copying Amazon now? Well, if you look at 2010, the combined product search across Google and Amazon was 42%. You go forward to 2012, and Amazon has leapt ahead. Overall, these 2 channels still represent the lion's share of product search, at least among 2 channels. But now Amazon is near 30%, and Google's near 12%. So, or 13%. So it's 43% in 2012 versus 42% in 2010. But Amazon is taking more and more of that share. Keep in mind, though, we're focusing on Amazon and Google, but those 2 channels have 43% of product search between them. So when it comes down to having your products seen, you have 2 places to go that people will see them, or you have everything else in the world for people to go and see them. It makes the decision pretty simple on where to put things. One other point about Amazon's increasing influence in product search is the retail search continuum. Google is more on the left-hand side where content optimization rules. Amazon is farther to the right where merchandising and offer optimization is in play. This somewhat relates to the conversion funnel. The farther left you are, the higher you are in the funnel. The farther right you are, the lower you are in the funnel. So as Amazon increases their product search results, those results are also coming in a higher conversion atmosphere. Key channel comparison, you might have seen these same numbers in Anthony's presentation a few minutes ago, but something to point out that ties into those last 2 things. Gross sales percent of total, Amazon carries 60%, Google Shopping carries 23%, even though Google leads on average order value, sales per customer, cost per order, mostly units sold per order. Google's leading in terms of the larger orders, but Amazon is leading in terms of the overall share. And that has to do with that higher conversion rate and that higher product search rate. So search on Amazon, 90% of Amazon searches start in the search bar at the top of the screen. Only 10% of people actually go to shop by department and use any of the left-hand navigation first. And then when someone enters a term or a specific product, then they get to the All Products page, and they're going to see an ordered listing there, which does a lot to drive conversion. And drilling into a particular product, then they're going to get to the buy box and the offers. And everyone knows the buy box is what's really going to perform most of the time. While people are searching, they can narrow things down using the left-hand navigation for attributes. And these are things you send in with your product information, like these are loafers or these are boat shoes. So those also contribute to the quality of information you're providing to Amazon combined with your search. Now, if you look at Google and product listing ads, it is a pay-to-play results at the outset on the first page. So people have paid to have one of their products listed in the results. But once you drill past that, you get to an experience that's a lot more like Amazon now, and product relevancy is going to help determine the order of the things you see, customer reviews, product information, et cetera. So this is where Google is starting to follow Amazon's path. On mobile, you can actually see almost an identical experience on Google versus Amazon. But the difference on mobile is that when you are searching for products in the Amazon application, you're usually making the purchase right there. With Google, you're usually referred somewhere else. The mobile experience might be different. The payment experience might be different. So Amazon does appear to have an advantage in this area. So your product search strategy, and this is pretty simple, tying it into Amazon. What wins? Low prices, large selection, and convenience. On the outside of the circle are ways that Mercent can help you with your product information. We have our retail price optimizer, which can help you serve up the price that maintains your margin but still beats your competitors, and we can do this with frequency. On our retail feed optimization, we can help you select the portion of your products you'd like to go to a particular channel at any one time. And then on fulfillment, we can tie you into Amazon FBA or your own merchant fulfillment network. So, say you're not comfortable with Amazon, you want to protect brand, you're worried about them learning your business model, what's the best way to ignore them? And this is what it all boils down to for this talk. You really can't ignore them. You're passing up on 30 to 40% of the initial product searches on the web, and you're also passing up the product searches that are most likely to result in a conversion. But the good news is, as you look at connecting to all these channels here on the right side of the screen, with the product and order information that you've integrated to Mercent, Amazon is also a pre-integrated channel to your Mercent information. So you can make that one investment, decide the channels to reach, and hopefully, you can pick the selection that you're comfortable putting on Amazon and do so to Amazon or Amazon FBA. So back to the summer job. And if you weren't here at the beginning, the whole thing was, my kids are trying to make some money this summer. I thought they should go pull weeds. One of them thinks they should try and arbitrage products using Amazon. These are a couple of real product results that we found a week ago when we were talking about this. The pictures look a little bit different, but the model number's the same for these two outdoor fireplaces. So True Value lists this fireplace for $40, plus there's a $5 off online coupon. The same fireplace on Amazon is $90. So using this whole arbitrage product search information approach, my sons and I would buy as many of these fireplaces as we could and then go get them listed online. It's a mixed message. It tells us that product search is really important. Amazon is the leader, but it's not anywhere near perfect yet. We're still starting out. There still is information to leverage. So you can take advantage of it by repricing quickly and getting out to all the channels that matter, or your competitors are, or me and my kids will if you don't. We find a deal that's good. So that covers things in terms of product search. Love to talk to you after this presentation and share a card with you. Thanks for your attention.